Yes, I am doing another readathon. Hey guys, so today I'm here to show you my TBR for the ComteporaryAthon, which is happening from the 17th to the 23rd of September, and I'm excited. I wasn't planning on doing another readathon. I have so much to read, but then I saw the ComteporaryAthon and I was like, yes. I'm here for the contemporaries. I'm excited to get into some more reading. Anyway, let's get into the books I'm gonna be reading. Question number 1 is to read a book with orange on the cover, and I'm gonna be reading It's Not Summer Without You by Jenny Han, because bam, look at that orange cover on there, and because I really want to like finish this trilogy maybe this year, because these are quite easy to read. Like, I just found it really quick in the Booktubeathon, so I'm gonna read this one now, and then I only have to read one other book and I finish the series and I finish the trilogy, and hopefully something interesting happens, but I'm excited. Question number 2 is read a dark, taboo, or spooky contemporary, and I'm gonna read This Is Where It Ends by Marike Ninchkamp. I can't say her name, I'm sorry, but I feel like this is a bit taboo because it talks about a school shooting, and this is stuff that people don't really talk about that much. Like, in books anyway, like having a whole book based off a school shooting, and it's the only thing I can think of because I don't read horror and I don't really read thrillers or do any of that kind of contemporary stuff, but this one does sound like it will be interesting, and this only takes place over 54 minutes, so I think it's going to be a very high stakes like kind of story, and I'm excited yet sad to read it. The question number 3 is to read a diverse contemporary, and I'm going to read Everything Leads to You by Nina LaCour. You can't even see the cover, wait, oh, there we are. But this is a book that I bought like years back when I was trying to get more diverse sort of books on my shelf. I never ended up reading it, so I'm excited to give it a go now. And this is a book that people were talking about a few years ago, but no one really mentions it anymore, but I'm excited to give it a go. Challenge number 4 is to read a contemporary in a non-traditional format, and I'm finally going to give Finding Wonders a go by Janine Atkinson, because this book is told in the verse and I am so dreading this. In verse and poetry books, I don't get them, they're not my thing, but I'm gonna give it a go, and this is a Wire Chronicles hardcover that I got, so I got to give it a go. This is really like my least favorite thing I've ever received, because I was just like, oh my god, who wants to read about these 3 women who do some shit? Hopefully maybe after I read it I might feel better about it, but I mean, I've also got a book in verse about taxidermy from a 9-year-old, so I'm a bit concerned about these verse type stories, but I don't know, I'll have to give it a go, and I want to hopefully try and read it in one go so I don't have to, like, I don't know. I hope I end up liking it, but at the moment I'm really feeling I'm not going to. Challenge number 5 is to read a contemporary with your initials somewhere on the cover, and I've got all my initials happening on Our Chemical Hearts by Chrissy Sutherland. I am Abbeyleec, so I'm all in chemical, but we have a few A's and L's around and all this going on, so I'm definitely all in this book. This is a book I bought when I went on my really bad binge in one weekend and bought 40 books, so I still haven't read most of those though. I was just buying them because I was really upset because BookCon didn't happen. Hopefully the BookCon that's happening next year doesn't get cancelled, because I don't know what I'm gonna do, but still this is one that I have had for a while, and it is a book I did want to read but I just never got there. Challenge number 6 is to read from a new to you author. I could not even say that, but the book I'm picking is The Way to Game the Walk of Shame by Chenny P. Nung. I can't say her name, but the only reason I'm picking this book is I want to read this fake dating story, and this is one again. I have too many pressing books on my TBR that I can't just randomly pick up a book anymore and read it because I want to. I have to wait at least 4 months before I can, and I've had this book for over a year, so I am really attempting to want to get to this one because it's about fake dating and I think it's going to be really good. Challenge number 7 is to read a contemporary that is a 5-star prediction, and I'm finally going to read Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Cho. I can't even say people's names today, but this is a book I've had for a couple of months, and I always mention that I really want to read it, and I am just here for doing this, but it never happened. And now that the ComteporaryAthon came up, I was just like, perfect opportunity because it's a contemporary. And I mean, a lot of people were talking about it a couple of months ago, but then the hype went away and like I still haven't read it. I'm very sad, but I just really want to read it and enjoy it and have fun with it. But anywho, this is my TBR, and it looks quite big, but a lot of these books are smaller, or they're in verse, or they're like text messages like the top one. But honestly, contemporaries I find are actually so much easier to read than fantasy. You don't have to put as much thought into them as you do like all other type of books. So I'm hopefully going to maybe read like 5 books. Like that would sort of be my goal. Like I read 5 for the Booktubeathon, so like maybe, but we'll see how we go. And yes, I will be vlogging the whole experience, so you'll be able to see my journey throughout the week when I finally edit and upload that video sometime after the readathon. But anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys later. Bye!